That's nasty.
Are we wearing the stilettos tonight, lady?
I don't know when we walk out.
I've actually never heard this side of the Eagles before.
I love so far, and again, I'm only 3 songs in, is the way that he constructs his storytelling.
Sure.
He's so good.
So they're in this pocket that reminds me of like a Pink Floyd, we're just rocking out pocket. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm all the way in Manchester. I had corned beef and hash for the first time at a pub yesterday, but you know who took me to get that? Your boy, he's sitting right here. His name is what? Knox Hill. What's up, man?
What is going on, BP?
I'm sitting next to a legend. I'm finding out he's a superstar in sports and all types of shit while I'm out here. He's playing basketball, baseball, soccer. It's insane, bro.
And now we're back on the music.
Yeah, we about to do some reactions. You ready for this?
I'm ready for this. I'm excited.
All right, you guys. So this one, a lot of times when I have a guest on my channel, I introduce them to stuff that I might be familiar with. Not today. Today, I have not heard this song, and Knox Hill has never heard this song. So it's a first-time reaction.
For both of us.
Yes.
And that doesn't happen often.
No. No. So we going all in. Anyways, this is highly recommended from my audience. It's The Eagles, These Shoes. Now, I don't think this is one of their huge singles or, you know, breakout success songs. I don't know, but a lot of people have asked me to check this out. So we're going to check it out for the first time right now. If you're here for that, like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, make sure you check out the artist on their original channel. Look, we're going to push pause. We're going to interrupt the track. So what we're doing isn't a substitute for the original. Always go listen to the original. And if you want access to these reactions early, there's a membership on my channel, link in the description. No obligation. Just thank you for your support. Let's get this show on the road. You ready?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
All right. This is The Eagles. Those. I said these shoes, you guys. It's those shoes. That's how much I know about this song.
Get the article right.
Damn. All right. Those shoes. Bring it back. I had to hit him with a Knox, an early pause.
Bring it back already?
Dog, I've never heard the Eagles start with like something that feels like hip hop percussions. Ever.
I love that.
Bro.
I love the drum running and those kicks coming in.
That's kind of crazy. Anyways, I'm going to let it play, you guys, but I just wanted to highlight that because the one thing, I'm starting to go down the rabbit hole. I just introduced him to One of These Nights. You can catch that on his channel, maybe at some point on my channel, but he's only really broken down a Hotel California. But for me, I'm kind of down the rabbit hole, and they're beginning with like this country rock sound and then this rock evolution, but I haven't heard anything like this so far, so let me listen. But I like that intro. I like the way that started.
I was ready to start freestyling.
I feel like 80s rap almost. Bro, there's a talk box, I think. Is that a talk box? I don't know. Let it run. My bad. Damn.
We just had a whole conversation about pausing. We haven't even started the song really, and you were coming through with all of. I'm proud of him. I'm rubbing off on him. Yeah. That's nasty. Yeah.
Tell us what you're gonna do tonight, mama. There must be some place you can go.
This has a little bit of attitude to it. A little bit of swagger and charisma.
I've actually never heard this side of the Eagles before. Yeah. This is a first.
Tell us where we're gonna go tonight, Pretty Mama. And then he gets into, obviously, the title. What you gonna do in those shoes? Where are you heading? Where are you going?
Are we wearing the stilettos tonight, ladies?
I don't know when we walk out.
Let's keep it moving. I love this. And again, this goes back to the precision of his storytelling and writing. Now, I don't know if Don Henley wrote this. I'm pretty sure that's Don Henley on the lead again. But if he wrote this, we're starting to see these glimpses from One of These Nights, Hotel California, and this is an obvious. Hotel California is it's like a cult classic thing. Like that writing was so crazy. Like yeah, there's something here. Anyways, yeah,
I love so far, and again, I'm only 3 songs in, is the way that he constructs his storytelling.
Sure.
He's so good because again, like through a song, unlike us rapping, we get to say so many words. Songs get a lot less lines, a lot less words. And there's an art in being able to storytell through, just a few lines in terms of setting the scene, in terms of putting the listener there. And I feel like he really does a great job of that.
Well, what's wild too is we got to think we had like almost a minute of intro.
Yeah,
just kind of like jamming out, and then they disguised what I think is a talk box, but it sounded like guitar work.
Yeah,
like
it was really close. Like I thought it was a guitar at first, and you start listening, you're like, no, that's a voice. That's a voice that's been vocoded. I don't know what the technology was back then and what was used compared to what we run it through plugins today, but yeah, that's wild. You can hear it there. It's right underneath as he goes, those shoes, and it punches at the same time as him with those lyrics. It's really dope.
Got those pretty little straps around your ankles. Got those shiny little chains around your heart. You got to have your independence, but you don't know just where to start. Desperation in the singles bars, all the jerk-offs in the fancy cars. You can't believe your reviews.
I love that line. You got to have your independence, but you don't know where to start. And then desperation in the singles bars. And you could see how it starts building. You start with the simple concept of, he asked the question, where are you going tonight? And then you picture getting ready, going out, putting her shoes on, going out in those heels, having the straps around the ankles. Just the way that he kind of builds this. And then you start to reveal more of your character. In this place, it seems like someone who's newly single or newly, got to have your independence, coming out of a relationship, don't know where to start, don't know where to go.
There's interesting symbolism potentially here with the concept of those shoes, because it's like all of us get dressed up to go out, and sometimes we're covering up something, especially when you're into the nightlife type of things. And some of the way he's explaining this, it's almost like good person going through a hard time, acting like I'm not going through a hard time. Let me put on the cloak. But in this, maybe, the symbol here is like, hey, my shoes. And I instantly think of, a female wearing like high heels to the club and stuff like that, because it's just like, oh, tonight we getting done up and we're letting our woes go. So there's another symbol there, is like also, throwing caution to the wind, maybe with, putting on our character. We all have a character that we throw on from time to time. I think there's some symbolism there. I would have never guessed in a million years that the Eagles wrote like this until actually diving down, because some of the reactions I've done to, like, I think Desperado and Tequila Sunrise, bro, it's just like, it feels like a Western movie, right? And then you go into this, like, I'm totally here for it. So anyway,
No, you can't do that once you started wearing those shoes.
Sorry to pause again so quickly, but that was interesting. Oh no, you can't start doing that once you start wearing those shoes. Like those shoes are kind of like you talked about, a symbol, like throwing caution to the wind. They're a symbol of empowerment here. Like once those shoes get on, you got to come with that confidence. You can't have those doubts anymore.
Sure.
You can't have those insecurities.
Absolutely. That's a good catch too. I was picking up on that, but also the music for me, like I get distracted because the music here is actually like impeccable. Like there's so many different elements with the guitar work, with the talk box, their vocals. Also, like I feel like I don't know when this released, because when I do these reactions, they're unresearched so that it's more authentic, you know. But the sounds, it's a little more advanced than some of the stuff I've heard from them.
Well, the Daft Punk is happening right here.
Bro, so there's
Burn out.
Say what you want.
Burn out. No, go on.
So they're in this pocket that reminds me of like a Pink Floyd, we're just rocking out pocket. And then they did go into like this Daft Punk type of thing, which this obvious came way before Daft Punk.
I know. I say that as my reference, you know, but yeah, this is the OG here.
I'm like, yo, they're going crazy. Oh man. And then the lyrics too. Like come on now. I didn't expect that from this. And that's what's funny. I don't think this is like one of their, like, if you go on their Spotify, this is not like one of their most streamed songs. But my audience is like, yo, react to this. So I was like, okay, cool. But like, I don't know. This one's getting me a lot more than some of the other stuff that I've heard too. You know, I don't know the intricacies here.
They're waiting for you, got to score you. Heavy with the shovel and so sincere. Ooh, they got the
Got a score on you. They'll give you a tablet of love. They're waiting for you. So they're gonna give you a little pill to slip in, sort of like predatory behavior. Like again, like there's always like this sort of darkness underneath of the lyrics for me, like something more sinister going on with the Eagles.
Yeah. That has to be, so I'm going on a limb here. It has to be Don Henley writing.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you about it off camera because it's so insane. Like it's, but that little edge and that darkness.
There's always that little edge. There's always just that little edge, man.
They're waiting for you, got to score you. Heavy with the shovel and so sincere.
Again, a simple line like that. Hit him with a shovel. It's so sincere.
Yeah.
I just love the way that that's set up.
Ooh, they got the kid glove. You just want someone to talk to. They just want to get their hands on you. You get whatever you choose. Oh no, you can't do that. Once you started wearing those shoes. Oh no, you can't do that. Once you
Do you want the pause?
It's so funny because this is such a good song, but there is like this,
You just want someone to talk to. Once they get their hands on you, they're just trying to take advantage
this
of
type
you.
of
They
stuff.
got a different idea.
this is tough for me because obviously I'm raising daughters. And what he's saying, the shoes symbolize a lot more. And what he's saying is she's growing up too fast. He's like, once you put on those shoes, he's implying that she's younger, which is somewhat troubling. But once she put on those shoes, she took on this character or facade. You kind of, that's what I'm getting there at some point with the symbol. And it could go in other places, but he's implying like, hey, once you put on these shoes, and you click 3 times.
Isn't it funny how it's progressed? Like you hear it one way, but then he starts to build the lyricism for her, and then you hear it another way, and then he develops it further, and now here we are.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, but you know, there's so many ways to interpret this too, because it could also be a warning, like, hey, don't put on the shoes until you're ready.
Yeah.
Right? Until you have all these certain things. So there's just a lot there. But as a dad, I'm like, because like I'm still my girls are so young, and it's just like, you know, I don't have to deal with the boys knocking at the door yet, you know. And I'm just like, Lord have mercy. Anyways, all right, glimpse into my life, you guys. Get out now. Let's listen to the music.
It's great though. Like, it's like a going out track. It has that just pacing towards it.
Yes.
But again, there's such a depth to the lyricism and the storytelling at the same time that it could be a cautionary tale, could be words of warning. There's always this sort of contrast and conflict going on.
Sure.
And I think he's presenting this conflict perfectly here.
Yep.
Started wearing those shoes.
What a track. Production-wise, what a track with the instrumentation and just like really experimenting with some of the vocal layers, the way that things sit in the mix. That is, that's pushing it.
Yeah, I was wondering if I was trying to see if they were trying to say something with that bad out. Like I thought it almost said like get out. This is allergies, you guys. Just it is a really good song, but this is honest.
It's getting to him.
You know,
it's traveling. He start talking about the fam.
That boat out. I kept hearing like get out, but I was like, no, I'm reaching saying that. But there's something there. It's like bout out. This is a crazy one, man. This is very, again, if we just focus on the music, their technical skill is just uncanny with creating, you know, these compositions, the instrumentation, the vocals, and then Don Henley's voice is just immaculate. And then the subject matter, again, you know, we're going from this place like Desperado and Tequila Sunrise to like, this is kind of like, there is a dark undertone here for sure.
Yeah.
Especially with the sounds and stuff like that. I was like, what story is he telling?
Yeah. Wow, I enjoyed that.
Me too, actually. I actually truly enjoyed that. If you enjoyed this first time reaction with me and Knox Hill to the Eagles, Those Shoes, get it right, Pegasus. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I think we're going to ride off into the Tequila Sunrise. See what I did there? Yeah. Go support.
He's a wordsmith.
Hey, man, what can I say, man? I'm gifted, B.
He's ready for tomorrow.
I'm gifted, B. It's all this corned beef and hash, cuz, you know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, we're out of here. Peace. See you later. Goodbye.